everybody. Welcome back to the Julie and Jim Traber podcast. I'm Jim Traber, along with my beautiful wife, Mrs. Julie Traber. How are you?
I'm really good. How are you?
I'm good. You decided to put your little summer shirt on with the fire going?
I did. It was humid and 80s today, and so for the first time, I thought, okay, I'm going to try to dress a little more springy,
Sweetie,
and then you were freezing.
With all due respect, it never got to 80s today, okay? There was rain all day. I don't know what you're talking about.
It was very humid outside. It was very warm.
I don't know what you're talking about.
But you came in and turned the fire on, and so now we're both happy.
Well, because it was just, it's just a little chilly in here again. You know, we did that podcast a couple of weeks ago about that. By the way, I did have a guy message me on Instagram and say that we keep it at 68 day and night. If anybody changes it, I'll cut their fingers off.
Whoa, he's serious.
Yeah, so there you go. So 68 no matter what. I can't deal with that anymore. I've lost it here in my old age.
Jim will not leave the thermostat alone. It's a constant little battle.
I put a 73 in the day, 69 at night.
I will be honest with you. I will admit something on this podcast.
Uh-oh.
After I'd been running around in this humidity, I went to the grocery store. I had to bring all the groceries in. I was unloading the groceries, and I was like, it feels really warm. And so I turned the air down to 70, and then I thought, okay, it's starting to get a little cooled off. I better turn it back up before Jim gets home. So I turned it back up to 73.
Yeah, it was freezing when I walked in this house.
Jay, was it freezing?
Yes.
It was not freezing.
Oh, get out of here. Jay agrees with everything you said.
It was not. Jay doesn't have a sweatshirt on again. That's how you know.
Okay, stop.
That's how you know.
Stop. It was
with
freezing
Jay.
when I walked in the house.
Jay didn't even have a hat on today. I told him I've never seen him arrive at our house without a hat on.
I got hats if he wants them. I got a bunch of hats. Whatever you want, you can have one.
Well, we just got
the
back
fire's starting to get a little warm, though.
From a fun trip.
Yes, we did.
We told everybody we were going to go spend the weekend in Seattle. It was not sleepless in Seattle, though.
Well, one night I didn't sleep at all.
You didn't sleep. But we went to Seattle. It was our little Eleanor's birthday, her first birthday, and we went to see them. And that was a lot of fun. We took Chelsea and Clyde, Caitlin and Riley, and then you and me, and we rented an Airbnb in Port Orchard, Washington.
Yeah, ours was not in Port Orchard, but it was near Port Orchard.
It was the address is Port Orchard.
Oh, it wasn't really?
Yes.
Okay. We were at Long Lake.
Yeah, but it was really nice. We were right on the water. It was kind of a cool place. We had a fire pit. Now, let me ask you this, because we didn't talk about this before. Do you like staying in an Airbnb, or do you prefer staying in a hotel?
I like it when we have family. When it's just you and me, I'd like to just stay in a hotel.
I agree.
But when we got kids and everything, it's fun. I love doing that when we get everybody together. I had all my girls there. I mean, my boy Clyde was there for me too, but I had all of my girls, all three of my daughters and my two granddaughters were all there. I mean, that makes me feel so good.
That's really special.
I loved it. Yeah.
Yeah, because Courtney and MacArthur and the baby came over and stayed at the house with us too. So that is the beautiful thing about getting an Airbnb.
Waking up in the morning with them and going, watching TV at night, going down to the fire pit. No, I love that stuff.
That was fun.
I don't know how much longer I got on this earth to be able to do that with all my grandchildren.
And Riley always brings a game. She always wants to have like a family game night.
Right.
And so we got to do that. And that was fun. We played a fun game called Chameleon.
Yeah, that Chameleon's a good game.
It's a really good game. It's an easy one if you're traveling with your family to get it. It took a while for us to all catch on.
Well, but Riley tried to explain it to me, and I was like, what are you talking about?
We all learn differently.
Yeah.
And then Nora kept trying to eat the dice, but except for that, it was a lot of fun.
How about
a lot
the
of
big
laughter.
Fella with the best of the night, though?
You, in the beginning, played dumb, like you were like the worst one, and then at the end, you fooled all of us.
So what it is this game is that one of you is the chameleon, but nobody knows, and you have to prove to everybody else that you're not the chameleon. And it goes around, and each person gives a clue about what the word is, but the chameleon doesn't know the word. And I just said one of the most. I mean, it was. I have to admit, it was an easy one. The word was ears, and I didn't know it, but I heard you say wax, and I heard somebody else say what else? Somebody else said something that was close to it, and I figured it was ears.
And you said canal.
I said canal, and that was great. And nobody picked me at the end. Perfect.
No. Yeah, you came back and fooled all of us. And so it was a nice way to end it. That was a fun little.
When you were the one, everybody knew it was you.
You know why? Because it is impossible to be the chameleon when you're the first to go.
You're right. That is true.
So it was my turn to give the clue first, and I was the chameleon, and you don't know what the word is.
Right. So you do know what the what's it called? The group that it's in.
So in that particular one, I didn't know it, but it was beer.
Beer mug.
Okay, beer mug. And I said game. No, it was an emoji. So it was just a beer. It was the emoji sign for beer. So it's in a mug with the foam.
Beer mug, yeah.
I know, but that's not the word. It was the emoji, was just that emoji. And so I said game. And everybody said if I hadn't been acting so weird, they could have thought it was like a drinking game.
Drinking game.
Like,
yeah.
Right?
I knew it was you right away. Because you could tell you were nervous and stuff, and you just said game, and I was like, it's she has no idea what she's talking about.
Well,
but it is a fun game.
It is a fun game. We had a good time. That was a lot of fun.
We did. We went into Seattle, and we bought a lot of seafood and all the produce. How about that corn? You don't even eat corn, but the corn that we got was just ridiculous.
I will say this. I think everybody should go to Seattle and experience it. Do not go on Memorial Day weekend.
And don't go there to live either.
No, but Memorial Day weekend was not the time to try to go with all these
packed.
Babies with strollers. It was pretty crowded.
How about the amount of steps the big fella took?
How many did you actually?
Let's go look. Let me bring up my steps because it was ridiculous. On the day that we went to the city, which was Sunday, I went well over 10,000 steps. Well over it.
We took the ferry and then had to walk to the market and then walk back to the aquarium.
And it's all hills and everything,
and then walk back to the market. And
this
then
is more like it today. I got 2,000
with
today.
all of our groceries that we bought at the market. Then we had to walk back to the ferry. And this one was none too happy about all the walking.
Sunday, 15,000 steps.
You do that in an afternoon in Las Vegas, and you don't even.
This is almost 5 miles. That's
uphill.
ridiculous.
It was uphill a lot.
A lot of uphill.
I don't think people recognize how much of Seattle you're going up and down hills.
I'm so sore. Still sore from it. Yeah.
Well, it was a lot of fun.
We did have a good time. That market is so cool, though.
We did that on the first day, and then the second day.
Second day we did that on. First day we didn't, right?
Well, the first day we flew in.
Oh, yeah.
The second day we went to the market, and then the third day we went over to Poulsbo. We love that little town. It's a Viking town. I think we've told you guys about it before. It is the cutest little town. I love it there.
Oh, my God. All this Viking stuff everywhere and everything. And that was
We
on
need to
Memorial
post the
Day.
picture of Clyde Cosmo. I found a little Viking hat. Put it on him.
He looked incredible.
So cute.
With his white hair, he looked perfect. He looked like he had these big, long braids and everything.
It was cute.
But that Poulsbo is such a cool place, and it's got the best bakery, man. It's so cool, this bakery. Get all their donuts and everything. So
then we went over to Bainbridge Island so the girls could see that. So we really squeezed a lot of activity into just a short weekend.
I'm going to tell you this, though. The Airbnb was nice, okay? Yeah. But I'm telling you, if you have an Airbnb out there, make sure that you put the stuff in it that's needed. It had one pot, and it was like this big. One pot in the whole place.
Luckily, Courtney and MacArthur live there, so they brought over the big pot to cook the corn in.
And then the shrimp, too.
You know what I think? I think a lot of people don't actually expect you to be cooking big family meals in their house because you're on vacation. But
they didn't have hardly anything.
Yeah, it's true.
They really didn't. And it was just not well equipped. The ones that we go to, like down in Florida, where everybody goes to.
People actually use that as their family vacation home. I think the corporation owned this one, and it's not really a family home. Who do you think
usually goes to that house?
I think just people like us rent it when they come into town. I don't think.
But they don't cook. Is what you're saying?
I'm saying that it's not equipped because no individual owns it and uses it. You know what I mean? Like it's missing a lot of things
if the company is listening, put some more stuff
that
in
a
there.
Home actually would have.
Yeah.
But here's the biggest news of all about our trip.
Oh my gosh!
Courtney Brooks surprised us, and they are expecting again. So we are going to have our 6th grandbaby.
Man, that's unbelievable, isn't it?
Very
I knew
exciting.
She was pregnant. I told you when she was here that she was pregnant. Didn't I?
I think I told you. I think I said it first.
Really?
But
because
if you want to take credit for it,
the minute she got sick when she was here,
I said it to you in the car, and you said I agree with you.
Oh my gosh! I thought I said it to you, and you agreed with me.
No. You said you girls are always amazing at knowing, but I got in trouble last time because I asked her, and
Isn't that crazy?
she
gets
wanted
in trouble for asking her daughter if she's pregnant
because I was right, and she wanted to plan it and like have a surprise thing, and so this time I was like, nope, not going to ask her. I'm going to wait till she tells us, and it was the cutest thing. She had Nora come out to greet us in a little T-shirt that said Big Sister on it.
Right. And to this day, I would have never recognized it.
Jim said I could have been here 3 hours. I would have never read that shirt.
I would have never seen the shirt. I would have had no idea. But Chelsea, who was one of you
Luckily,
girls,
Chelsea noticed it.
Look at the shirt. And we're like, what? What's up with the shirt? And then it said Big Sis. So then we knew that there was a new baby coming. Now, do you want a girl or a boy?
I mean, I really don't care. I'm going to be excited no matter what. And I honestly, you know what? It's not like when I was the one pregnant. You know, after 2 girls, I would have really loved to have had a little boy. And so on my last one, I didn't even find out. Like I was afraid I would be disappointed if I found out that I wasn't having a boy. And then the baby comes and you're never disappointed. You know, they hand you this little bundle of joy and you're just excited. But as a grandmother, I have boys and I have girls now, so I'm going to be happy with whatever.
We have 3 boys and 2 girls, so if we have another girl, it works out 3 and 3.
Riley is still rooting for the boy. She really does not like to share the girl category.
She already is sharing the
She's
category.
okay. She's learned to live with the fact that Eleanor came along. But she's got her fingers crossed for a boy.
Yeah, well, just as long as the little one's healthy, and I'm sure that I'll be losing you in November. I'll probably be here eating Uncrustables and stuff in the house while you're up there when you go up to help.
We've got a lot of November birthdays. I'm a November. Calvin, Chelsea's end of October, but Chet's November. Albert's November. It's an expensive month for us.
Yeah, considering December comes right after it.
It's really an expensive month.
Yeah. Of course, my birthday always gets forgotten, so it doesn't really matter because it's the day after Christmas. So
here we go.
But
we never
cool.
forget about you.
Let me ask you a question, just between you and me and the people listening.
And everyone listening. Yeah.
Do you think that they'll have more than this one? Because if you remember, in the beginning, he wanted to have like 7.
5 or 6.
It was 7, I thought, in the beginning. I thought when he first said it.
He said a really outrageous number, and then Courtney and I both like looked at him, and then I think they had gotten it down to like maybe 4 or 5. And
you think they're still going to go for that?
No, I don't think so. But I am desperately hoping that they'll go for 3 so that they have a middle child. We just did a podcast about that. I'm really sad about the fact that the middle children are becoming extinct. Courtney's our only hope for having a middle child.
We do not have a middle child.
And
right
I'm
now.
going to have to like make sure that middle child never feels like the middle child.
Really?
Like I did growing up.
Oh, stop it.
You don't know because you were the baby, so you don't know.
I mean, but I could have been the oldest, middle, or baby. Everything would have been great because it was
you're
me.
you. Because you're you.
Yeah, I mean, I told you I didn't do anything wrong. I wasn't like you. I didn't steal cars and run them into mailboxes
I
and
stole
stuff like
one
that.
car, and
well, that's
I
all
was.
you need to. She acts like that's okay. It was only one car.
I was not part of the stealing of the car. I was just a passenger in the car.
Here we go. It was the other one's fault.
Yes, of course.
You do it? Were you a follower, or did you do anything wrong when you were young?
I would not have stolen a car.
But you did.
I was afraid of my dad.
All right, so when she
we
stole
were
the
at
car,
her house, and
she said, "Let's take the car."
I'm
and
like,
what did you say?
I was like, "Let's go. Let's do it."
Yeah, of course. Instead of saying, "Better not do that."
I did not anticipate her totaling the car. Okay, so that was a mental error. That was not great.
God was getting you back when Chelsea wrecked 5 cars in a half an hour.
4. You always exaggerate. It was 4 cars.
I thought it was 5.
4 cars.
I know that it was my brand new truck that got one of them. She hit another one of our cars, then she took another car, and then she went to hit somebody else.
Yeah, it was 4.
Oh, man. And didn't she
Don't make it worse than it was.
Back into a mailbox, too? Yeah, when she first started driving, right?
I don't think so. She backed into another car, but it was actually the other car's fault. Chelsea was backing out, and this little old lady ran into her. So, yeah, she had a lot of fender benders.
Aren't you glad we don't have to worry about that stuff anymore?
Yes. Yes, I am.
It's so nice, man, that we can just do whatever we want to do.
Now
right?
I just have to worry about your driving, not the kids.
Hey, when's the last time the big fella's done something wrong in a car? A long, long time.
I have a lot of bodily injury from the last wreck. And then I wasn't going to bring up what happened in Seattle.
Well, we're going to talk about what happened in Seattle, but are you actually here to tell people that accident was my fault?
It's not my fault, but you were driving, sweetie. You were driving.
So what? I got obliterated.
Yeah.
Look at her. You can see inside that she holds a little bit of contempt for me. Listen to what happened to us in Seattle.
It's not good.
Driving along, we're going down to Poolsbo, or we're going down one of the places. Anyway, and I'm coming up, and there's a crossing for pedestrians.
We realized on the way back, because we were trying to see what actually happened, it was at an elementary school.
Right. Anyway, I get up to it, and I am not going that fast, I promise.
He was going pretty fast.
Julie,
probably
I was
50?
not.
50?
I wasn't even close to 50. I was going about 25 miles an hour. I'm serious. It was 15, and I was going 25.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm down there, and I get to the thing, and the tires go over it, and I find out it's a bump that's every bit of 6 inches.
It's a raised crosswalk.
Yeah. I mean, they don't tell us
So
that.
basically, in this minivan that we're riding in, he hit a ramp, and we were airborne in the minivan.
Airborne.
I was in the 3rd row and the only one not buckled up.
Could you say that part one more time?
I was not buckled up.
Could you say that one more time?
I was not buckled.
Okay, so the only person in the car besides me, because I don't ever buckle when I drive, she is not buckled up. So the back wheels hit this thing, and I look in, and I knew something was happening back there, and I look, and she is flying around like a daggone frisbee. I mean, she's like flying all over the place. And she hit her head against the thing, and now her injury from her car accident has come back.
It's back. I've got bruises down my side. I smushed all the donuts we got in Poulsbo. I literally thought Jim hit a car. I was
you
so...
hear that? Jim hit a car. Not a car hit us.
I was so banged up. And then I look, everybody else is fine, and they're just looking at me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, did no one else just have the experience I had? And Riley was like, wow, you hit really hard.
She did hit
I
hard.
went flying. The reason I wasn't buckled up is we were on that back little narrow seat, and I had put all the donuts in here. So I was sitting in the middle, and the seat belt didn't work. So I let Riley have we switched sides so that she would be buckled up. So that's why I was not buckled back there. And it was 2 captain's chairs. So there was like nothing for me to grab. It was like I was just free falling out back there.
Now, here's the question that everybody wants to know. Do you blame me for that?
Yes, 1,000%.
I mean, that's just beyond
1,000%. You were blamed for that.
That is unbelievable.
We looked on the way back, and it says raised crosswalk.
No, it does not. It had one little thing that you could barely see that it said over here to the right. And you wouldn't have seen it either. You'd have hit it big and everything.
Okay.
It's just we don't let you drive.
Oh, my goodness.
I drove with you today, and I'm letting you know, I thought you were 75, not 57. Okay? You are the slowest driver I have ever seen.
I'm very careful.
Yeah.
Very careful.
That is a massive understatement. You are really bad.
Jim hates to ride in the car when I'm driving.
Oh, she's so bad.
Yeah, I drive the speed limit.
Anyway, I felt really bad that it happened to you, even though it wasn't my fault, even though you blame me. I felt really bad for you. I did. And I still do, because I know that you're not feeling good.
Yeah, it was not great.
On the other hand, ripped off 15,000 steps, and my body is falling apart. I don't know why.
It's not a competition.
But let me ask you a
not
question.
A competition.
What kind of sport was I on that day? I
You were
did
a good
whatever
sport.
anybody
Yeah.
wanted me to do, didn't I?
You were a great sport.
Want to go here? Yeah, I can barely walk, but let's go this way. Well, you want to go over there? Yeah, let's go. Get me a wheelchair and I'll go over there. I mean, it was bad. And you all were just, everybody was glad as can be walking around, except the big fella.
Anyway.
I was a good sport.
You were a very good sport.
Speaking of the car accident, we need to talk about J.R. Holmes.
Okay, go right ahead.
Because we're not going to have to go back because we can't, there's nobody we can go against or anything now, right?
What?
With this car accident. It's not, you say it's a car accident we just had.
No, I said I felt like I had been in a car accident.
Right.
And everybody else is just fine.
You were in a car accident, and
Yes.
it was bad, and it was not my fault, okay? You know why? Because we won the case. But J.R. Holmes, he took it over. He is the absolute best. He's been voted one of the top 10 personal lawyers, injury lawyers in the state of Oklahoma, and just a great dude.
But he's number one in our book.
He is. But you know what's crazy? I keep saying this every time, but it blew me away. I knew that he would help with the lawyer and stuff. I didn't realize that he would help with the doctor and stuff.
Yeah.
He got you to the right people, didn't he?
Yeah. No, it was just, he was a lifesaver all the way around.
Yeah.
And I'm
love
so thankful that it's true that he helped us, but he's also a friend. And he treats everybody like that. It's not just because we know him. And everybody that's worked with him walks away feeling like, he's part of the family, really.
If you ever need it or you know somebody does, 405-524-1011, 524-1011. And my man, J.R. Holmes and Associates, they will take great care of you. All right, what do you got?
You sent me something today. This isn't about the podcast, just something I had written down, but I thought that this was really, Jay, you're going to love this. You sent me an article that was trying to make the argument that men who gamble make better husbands.
Absolutely. It said it. They did
What's funny
research
was
on it.
Jack posted that.
I know.
Did you see it?
I know, and I put it up.
Oh, okay. Because I saw it with Jack first, and then I messaged him, and I go, huh? I go, who did this survey? And he messaged me back and said, Jim and myself did this survey.
Exactly. That's exactly right.
And then I saw that you had sent it to me as well, and I think I said the same thing. But I actually went in and read the article. Did you read it?
No, heck no, I didn't read it. Is it good?
Because I was super curious, like how they were gonna
It's good, isn't it? You knew that's why I make a good husband.
Here's the really funny part. You know who did the survey?
It was gamblers something, right?
No, you're gonna love this. Researchers at the University of Las Vegas.
Of course. Perfect.
You think that might be biased a little bit?
Nah.
It's like when you've got pharmaceutical companies donating money to universities and like medical schools. Like there's going to be a little bit of a bias that's coming,
right,
on what you're supposed to prescribe. So I think University of Las Vegas might have a little
But that's
bias.
what they came up with. If you gamble, you're a better husband.
So here's the key, I think. Here's the key word: recreational gamblers.
Yeah, I'm a recreational gambler.
No, I'm saying, but
now Jack is a professional.
not professional gamblers always.
No.
But recreational gamblers.
We've always said that it would be really hard to live with a professional poker player.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they got a tough life.
For sure.
I mean, a tough life. Now, there's about 50 to 100 of them all over the world that are making millions and millions, but then there's thousands and thousands and thousands that are just fighting to like do something.
That are living with their mother.
Yeah, they're just trying their hardest. And then to be married to one.
Oh, yeah.
It just would not be fun.
No.
But be married to me. See, that's good. That's good for you.
So recreational gamblers. So that's the key. But here's what they tried to argue, that people who are recreational gamblers show stronger decision-making under pressure.
Well, that's
there.
Check for me.
Higher emotional resilience.
Oh, that's not a check for me.
More likely to stay calm during disagreements. Not really. You've gotten better. But
Do we need to talk about you here as of late?
I'm not a gambler. I'm not trying to argue.
I just thought maybe you're firing that out there. I thought maybe.
No, I'm just saying that when you gamble, you still want to tempt the table over. But
I'm so much better.
That's what I'm saying. You've gotten better.
Because before I did start to turn the table over. Now I don't.
More likely to stay calm during disagreements. Did I already say that?
Yes, you did.
And
then you made a face.
I wanted to bring that one up again. And then recover quickly from setbacks.
I do that. I'm the best in the ever.
You
Julie,
think?
I get mad for like 2 minutes and then I'm done. Right?
Yeah.
Even bad beats and stuff that I get.
I don't know, because you come back to the room and you
I vent.
yeah, well, you mull it over
But
a
then
lot
I'm
and
over
beat
them.
yourself up.
Oh, I didn't say I don't go over things.
Right.
There's no doubt that I go over in my head what I've done. I might do that a week later.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm still thinking about a hand that I played up in Seattle when you let me go play poker that I couldn't believe. But having said that, I get over the disgust with it.
But here's what they tried to say. Here's how they summed it all up. Controlled gambling habits, so that's another keyword, controlled gambling habits, may reflect broader personality traits tied to confidence, patience, risk management, and I can't read the last word there. But
Who
do you
wrote
think
the
that
last word?
I did? I can't read my own writing. But what do you think about that?
Well, patience, I've gotten better. Risk management, I'm pretty good at, but sometimes I get out of hand when I'm gambling. But not near as
You're
much as I
better with
used
that
to.
too.
Not even close.
And
to where I used
confidence
to.
was really never an issue with you.
Well, I mean, it helps a little bit, But yeah, I'm confident.
So I agree with that I think if you don't, I think if you lack confidence, it would be a hard thing to like be a poker player, like to even venture out there with some of these professionals because they try to intimidate the non-professionals.
The
right.
Faraz Jaka that I did. Did he come on the pod? He didn't come on the podcast.
No,
I just did an interview
your
with
radio
him on
show.
the radio.
Yeah.
He's a professional. He's made millions and millions of dollars. Got a family and everything. I mean, he's really good at this. And he said that what were we just talking about? Daggone it. What was the last thing?
Confidence, patience.
Oh yeah, he said the number one thing that you have to do, one of the things, is when you're running bad, because in this game it's crazy. You do run bad, and you run good. But when you're running bad, to convince yourself it's getting ready to change, because I'm bad at that, man. When I'll sit down and I'll get pocket aces broken, and then about a few hands later, I'll flop a straight, and the guy will hit a full house, and I'll think, oh my gosh, this is horrible. It's just
You're like
keep
the
happening.
sky is falling. Yeah,
I'm bad at that. But I've gotten a little better on that.
You're working on it. Yeah.
I'm not great on it, but I've gotten a little better.
Yeah.
In my head, I'm always trying to now like pump things up, like. Come on, man. You're better than I look around the table and I said, you're better than everybody at this table. Come on, man. You're fine.
You know what's funny with the patience thing? When I was young, I used to pray all the time for patience. And it seemed like it was getting harder and harder that I was being tested. And then someone said to me, well, you're praying for patience, so God's giving you opportunities to be patient. And I was like, well, screw that. I'm not praying for that anymore. I totally stopped praying for patience. You know what I started praying for then?
What?
I started praying for wisdom and discernment.
Yeah, I know. You always pray for discernment.
I always pray for that. That's something that's huge. I pray for that for you as well. But I decided being impatient isn't always a bad thing, right?
Well, there's times when it helps you.
No, patience is good. And I think
patience is great.
Age teaches you that lesson anyway.
I think because you get tired.
Yeah. But it is so true. It's like that wonderful movie with which one was it? It's not Liar Liar, but the other one, the one with Steve Carell. What movie was that? Where he builds the ark.
Oh, yeah.
And Morgan Freeman is playing God, which
Bruce
I know.
Almighty.
Bruce Almighty. Thank you.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah, the second
Evan
one.
Almighty.
Evan
Almighty. Good job.
Yeah.
The blue methylene working.
Blue
but it's
methylene's
so
working.
good at the end when the wife has left him,
Yeah.
and Morgan Freeman comes up to her and
At that little diner.
And she's saying something about,
Can you believe my husband is
Right. And basically he said, well, if you pray to have more time as a family together, do you think that God gives you more time, or does he give you an opportunity where you can show your love for a family? Way more articulate. I'm botching this, but it's so touching. But that is so true that God doesn't give you exactly what you're asking for. He gives you the opportunity, right?
Right.
to learn those traits.
Both of those movies were written by a Christian. There's no
Have
doubt
to be.
about it, because there are things
Have
in
to
there
be.
that
It makes
are
me want to go
really
watch that
strong.
again. It's
Yeah.
such a good movie.
Bruce Almighty and Evan Almighty
It's
are both
such
really
a great
good.
family movie.
And if you remember, when Bruce Almighty came out, not many people knew him as Evan.
Right. He
was
wasn't
not
as
famous.
huge.
Yeah, he wasn't
as he is
big.
now.
And then when he went into that, then he did an unbelievable
But he
job
was
with that.
perfect for
Yeah,
that.
He was. Yeah, he was.
Okay.
What do you got?
Here's what I actually had for tonight.
Okay.
And I'm curious if you and Jay are going to pick these out. So I started an article. We were talking about hobbies just a second ago with your poker. But I saw this article that was the 15 most attractive hobbies, male hobbies, according to women. Okay? So you want to venture some guesses?
Sexy?
The most attractive male hobbies, according to women. What women would find attractive
Golf.
for you to do. Not on the list.
Poker?
Not on the list. Shockingly, not on the list.
Wow, you are just ripping on me today, aren't you?
Not you. Poker
I played
players
golf for
in
half
general.
of our marriage and poker for the other half, and you're making fun of both of them.
I didn't make fun of golf. I just said that one wasn't on the list.
Yeah, but the way you said it, though.
No,
Okay, all right, okay.
I'm making fun of poker.
Okay, how about working out?
Okay.
Working out.
Every guy on the thing I was listening to guessed that one that they think, no, not on the list.
Oh, well, there's a bunch of
You know
stupid
why?
women doing this.
You know why?
Why?
Because it shouldn't be a hobby, working out. It's just
Really?
something you do to take care
What
of your
if you
body.
don't do it all? What's that called? Lazy?
I love
'Cause
that.
that's me.
That's a good line.
Okay. All right, let me think now. Let me think. Give me some hints. Is there, I mean, it's like, are
Well,
there
number
games or
number
anything?
15, you nail it. Number 15. We're going to start with number 15. Traveling.
Oh, I love traveling, yeah.
You were well traveled when I met you. I thought that was really interesting. I'd traveled nowhere. So
Yeah. No, I was all over. I've been all over.
you'd
the
been all
place, yeah.
over. I found that really attractive, like all of your knowledge. And you still like to travel. You still like to
I
go
do.
places. I
love
love
going-
that.
I like to go to new places.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And I love that about you. We have met so many couples in our relationship that one or the other doesn't want to travel, or they're very limited of where they will travel. And
again, we said this on our podcast 1 billion times. You have to go and be with your spouse. Not only date nights, which are imperative, but now we understand if you've got 3 little kids that are under the ages of 7 or something, you're not going to get out a lot. But if you can get the time and have a parent to babysit, go away. I don't care if it's like Hot Springs, Arkansas or something.
Yeah.
Go for a few days and get away.
But that's not, I totally agree with that. But that's not what I was saying.
know.
I'm saying that the one
like to
or
travel.
one or the other just doesn't want to go anywhere.
Yeah, that doesn't.
Or
that's not
they're
good.
very they'll only go to the same spot every year.
Yeah.
Because they're familiar with that.
Right.
They know where they want to go
Well, we
eat.
love Maui, but we haven't been back. We are worried about the fires and stuff, but we love Maui, but we found other places that are great.
Yeah,
too.
you just go see the world. Life
Now,
is too
you're
short.
really, really concerned about going back to Mexico right now.
I'm just,
Yeah.
we've been a
Did you
lot.
see what happened the other day?
No.
Puerto Vallarta, 3 people got shot.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not really the reason why. My point is we've been to Mexico so many times that I just want to see other places. That's all.
Right.
I get bored of going to the same places
Me
all the
too.
time.
I don't want to go to the
So
same places. But there's a lot of places we have.
Here's what I'm trying to say to you. I'm happy that you and I are kind of on the same page with
Absolutely.
that, right? I appreciate that.
We could go to Cewataneo.
Now, here's one. I'm in on that. Here's one that it took me aback. It really did. Number 14 was blacksmithing. What did they pull these women in the 1800s? I don't know, blacksmiths.
That is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my life.
The heating and shaping of iron. A lot of women find that attractive. I don't know. I'm
going to bet that category of women is over 200 pounds. Big, huge one. Yeah, let's go get some iron.
Or they're over 80. I mean, I don't know.
I got to tell you, man, that's one of the dumbest things ever. Okay, go to 13.
That one shocked me a little bit.
I'd love to meet those women.
Yeah.
Meet somebody and say, what do you like to do? Well, I like to go out and make iron really hot and move it around and stuff. And the woman goes, really?
Well, that is hot.
You look really good.
Maybe
How about we go make some iron
Maybe
together?
it's these women who watch a lot of those historical movies, and the guys have their shirts off and they're in there welding things.
Ting!
Yes.
Ting! Ting! Oh, my gosh. That is so bad. Were they making horseshoes and stuff? Is that what they're doing? What do you want to do tonight? Let's go out and make some horseshoes.
You want to watch me make some horseshoes?
Oh, my gosh. What is that? Who are these women?
Okay, here's 13. Archery.
This list, we're going down the tubes now.
Now, I will say this. I've mentioned this before. I dated for like a minute this guy that he did not believe in hunting unless it was with a bow and arrow because he wanted the animal to have a sporting chance.
Right, sure, yeah.
Right?
Was this your Navy SEAL?
No. No. That was another minute. That was a different minute.
You had lots of minutes. Go ahead.
No, but this, I will say, that was attractive, but I don't want to. I only went one time.
That was attractive?
That's attractive for someone.
So if I'd have said to you, hey, I like to go shoot bow and arrows, you'd have been like, oh, okay, let's go.
It's really like Jeff Danker is a good friend of ours. He's amazing with a bow and arrow. You know how hard that is.
With everything. He's rodeoing now.
Yeah, I know. So it's kind of a manly thing, right? I can see where some people, it's not like blacksmithing. There's a lot of people who hunt with bow and arrow.
I'll tell you what, it may not be down at the blacksmithing, but it's not very far up. Okay, go to the next one.
Okay, hiking. I can see that one. It's definitely not you.
No.
I did not marry you because you like to hike.
Is there a list of what men like in women too?
We're just doing this one
I know,
tonight.
but another night will we do that?
Well, on a night when you're in charge of the podcast, you could find that one.
Boy, she is really like you're full of
Because
vinegar today, aren't you? Go ahead.
This is all I've got tonight, Jim. I'd like you to stay with me.
No, I was just wondering if we have the opposite side at some point.
It'll be, is she hot? There you go. That's the list for men.
There we go.
Wouldn't it be?
Men
Maybe?
are pigs, ladies and gentlemen, according to Julie Traber. She will write the article for you. Go ahead.
Would it really? Okay, no, I'm not going to just let that go.
I would have liked it when I met you if you would have been like if you would have done like knitting.
You would have
that would have turned me on.
It would have been a big thing
big
for you.
Big attraction, yes.
Jay, do you have any you'd like to join in on?
Crocheting, especially. A little bit further than knitting. If you really crocheted and I saw you doing that, I might like, wow, she's got some good hands.
Now, I will say probably cooking would be on the list.
Well, cooking is definitely on the list, yeah. Is that one on there?
No.
Barbecuing?
Hold on. We're getting ahead of ourselves.
Okay,
I wanted to say that list probably wouldn't be that great for the women, right?
You're so bad. Go ahead.
Okay. This one's weird to me. Astronomer.
Oh, my gosh. Who are these women?
I don't know. You like to, a couple times when we first started dating, because your dad was a navigator.
My dad taught me all the stars.
So I had to hear about that quite a few times.
I had to hear about that. Oh, my gosh. People are going to start thinking you're not happy in our marriage.
I'm just saying.
They are. They're going to think that this is all crap that we do and you're not happy with
You
it.
had already won me over. Luckily, it wasn't.
You already won me
It wasn't the astronomer thing that did it.
Inside of me. That's a great song.
Here's one I get. Photography.
That's stupid.
I like that hobby.
Really?
Then when
So
you
that
have
you'd
kids.
A man, you'd have been cool with that?
Sure, yeah. If you like to take pictures
There's
and
not
make
going to be one on there that I did.
You made 15. You were 15. You were the first one I brought up, traveling. Okay. And it's going to get better. It's going to get better.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah, you're coming up.
Okay, good.
Here's one, swimming. Swimming being a hobby. Now, we had a brother-in-law that was a big swimmer.
Yeah.
So I can.
So do you wish you would, like, when you met me, I'm going to the pool to swim
Sweetie,
100 laps?
These are just the top 15 that women said, okay? I didn't write this list.
But I'm ready for you to say, yes, that would be attractive to me.
I can see where that would be attractive for other people.
I'm talking about you.
I was not attracted to swimmers.
I hope not.
I'm attracted to you.
Thank you.
That's where I'm going with this.
Thank you so much.
Here's one that when I was younger, I wouldn't have put this on my list. But
now that you're an old woman, you would?
Now, as I got older, I appreciated when you got into this, when you developed your green thumb, gardening. When you started working on our yard and you had our yard looking, you had it in tip-top shape. We never won best yard in our neighborhood, but we should have.
Our yard
it was
big league.
Beautiful.
Unfortunately, that's when I got fired from my job.
Jim was unemployed at the time, so that was less attractive.
I was getting after it.
I appreciated I found a paycheck more than I enjoyed gardening, but you had the yard looking great.
Okay.
And that's pretty sexy.
Okay.
Okay. Writing. I don't know about that. I was never one when someone wrote me a poem that I loved that.
Somebody wrote you a poem?
Sure.
Oh, my gosh. Where is it? I want to see it. Who did it? Your Navy SEAL?
No, this was when I was at college.
Here's
this guy wrote me a poem. He was the same guy that sung to me, and I told you I didn't like that. I didn't want to be sung to.
I sing to you.
You do sing to me.
Uh-oh. There was nothing, and I like it or nothing.
I love when you sing to me. I love when you sing. You sing great. But you don't just like burst into song under a tree like trying to be romantic or anything. That was just odd. I was too young to appreciate it.
Go outside and go, I love you truly, Julie dear. Do I go ahead and do that?
You took me instead to Friends and got up with the band and sang. And that was nice.
That's exactly
I like that. And you could sing. You have a beautiful voice. You were singing to me and Jay. You were singing the Canadian national anthem to us right before this podcast
the
kicked
hockey
off.
Game on. They got a beautiful anthem.
Okay, here's one: painting.
This is really stupid.
No, doesn't do it for you.
Does it do it for you?
Woodworking.
Would any of these do something for you?
As I've gotten older, woodworking, I would appreciate if you could build things. Like when we were doing the remodeling on the house, I thought, wow, that would be pretty awesome if Jim could do these things.
Wow.
I can see why women would find that attractive, depending on a certain age group. I doubt 20-year-olds are putting it on their list.
Have to hear from some of the ladies out there with they're married for a long time. If that would be good for your husband, you'd be happy about that.
That you find it attractive.
So what you're saying to me is that when I lived in that horrible apartment, when you first met me, the first time I brought you in and I made you a dinner, if I would have had some paintings on the wall and an easel in the corner and I was a painter, you would have thought, wow.
Listen to me. Clearly, that's not why I fell for you, because you didn't have any of that going on. But
so
here's what you did do.
What?
Here's what you did do.
What?
Number 4,
what?
Cooking. You made me brajol, and you wowed me. You dazzled me.
Yes.
It was delicious.
I had 3 cups and 1 plate.
You did not have any matching silverware, and
when I got divorced,
no painting on the walls.
Took things from their house that they didn't want anymore. Each one of them and threw it in a box and said, "Here, Jim." That was my stuff.
So sad.
I think I had 4 plates. None of them matched. It was really bad. But go ahead.
Okay, number 3. I can't believe neither you or Jay yelled this one out in the beginning, because everybody knows this one. Playing an instrument.
Well, if it's guitar or piano or drums, not if you're like play the oboe, right?
No, but I think every young girl always like falls for the lead singer in a band or the guy that can play the guitar, right? Everybody likes an instrument. Jim plays
another thing that I can't do.
air guitar.
I can get off in the air guitar.
He really does. Do the face.
But listen, this is unbelievable because I literally am not on this list. But go ahead. Cooking.
Number 2, a foreign language. I don't care if you can speak a foreign language. I am a sucker for an accent. We both love the accents on our BBC shows that we're watching right now and all the words they use.
Konnichiwa. Genki desu ka? Does that turn you on if I speak Japanese to you?
Yeah. Heck yeah. Turn that fireplace off, would you?
You are so full of it.
That one's not the most beautiful of. But now if you could speak Italian, your mom could speak Italian. It's a beautiful language. But I like accents, don't you?
Yeah.
What's your favorite accent?
It's Italian. Everything favorite. Words,
really?
Language, everything.
Mine's
Italian.
Australian. I like an Australian accent.
You got a guy on your phone that talks to you that way.
He does.
Hey, mate, it's time for you to take a right up here.
Yeah, I don't mind him bossing me around because he does it with an Australian accent.
There's going to be people out there thinking our marriage might be in some trouble with the way you talk about
it. Just because you're saying that. It's funny. And here's number 1.
Oh, my gosh. What is this? I've been beaten down today.
Reading.
Oh, my
Reading.
gosh.
Your least favorite thing.
So, who did this list?
I don't know that.
Was it called the Yardbird Festival?
I don't know that.
These are ridiculous. Are you telling me that there are women out there that meet a guy and because he reads books, that makes him more attractive?
They find that attractive. Clearly not me. I picked a man who does not read.
But maybe you did. You just got unlucky.
What?
Maybe you did want a guy that read.
So this is.
Do you wish that, like, but when we were younger, if you were sitting on one part of the couch and I was sitting, we were both reading our books?
I've been very open with you about the fact that there's two things I wish I would change, that I could change about you.
Can I say what they are?
Yes.
Drinking coffee.
Yes.
And reading.
And reading. I've said that forever. I wish we could enjoy a good book together. But here's what I've discovered.
Can we do an entire podcast on the things I'd like you to do different?
Here's what I've discovered.
What?
You and I on road trips do love listening to a book on tape.
Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah.
You enjoy that.
Absolutely.
So I appreciate that.
The only books I've ever read are ones that I'm in them.
So this isn't like a list, sweetie. It's shocking because I didn't expect you to get so defensive. These are just certain hobbies that women find attractive.
Okay, and what I'm saying to you is that I think that they're ridiculous.
I hear you. And here's what I want to say, okay? Because your argument is, I don't do any of these things. And clearly, I chose you anyway. But the point is that I listened to a podcast. I know I've brought her up before because I love her, but her name is Esther Perel. And she was giving this talk about how so many people feel like that when they get into a marriage or into a partnership, that they have to be exactly the same. Like you have to have everything in common, right? And that like social media and love stories and all these things make people think that you're supposed to have sameness. And she's like, and I'm here to say that that's not true, that you can like to read different things or not. In our case, you don't like to read. I love to read. You don't have to like the same kind of music. You know, you don't have to enjoy the same kind of movies.
I don't know if I totally agree with that part.
So
I agree with your first one.
Well, her point is that you can still, when you're together, you find commonality. Like you have to compromise because you're in a relationship. So we're going to together watch the shows that we both want to watch.
Right.
But that's not to say that you've ever told me you're not allowed to listen to this kind of music or make me feel bad about wanting to watch a different kind of TV show or.
Well, you told me to turn it off or turn the music off if you don't like it. So
if we're listening to it together, if we're in the same room. But you listen to all the stuff you like to listen to when you're in the car by yourself and vice versa, right?
Yep.
So the point she was trying to make is you want the big things. You want to have that commonality on the things that matter.
You have some things in common.
But what makes you interesting as a couple to each other is that you've got some diversity in the things that you like, and that you, in a really good relationship, it shouldn't be about trying to turn the other person into you, right? She's like, if all you want is you, then get a mirror.
But it can be a problem because, like, if somebody who was like me was married to somebody like our daughter Caitlin, and she can't stand 70s music, but she loves country, and that's my favorite music, that would be a problem. See what I'm saying? Well,
what probably happens is that you end up like listening to certain bands that go both ways when you're together. I don't think it creates a marital problem, or it should. Yeah. Right?
Maybe not. How about movies?
You were listening to my playlist the other night because we didn't have a TV in the bedroom where we were staying.
Which is ridiculous.
And so you turned on music, which was lovely.
And you said change it, and I put on your music.
Well, yeah, you were playing only your music the time before, and you've got an eclectic taste.
I got a lot of different kinds.
But you played my list, and some of that was country, which I know isn't your favorite. But that's what I'm saying is that in marriage, you compromise.
I hear you.
And you missed the line because you were ready to make your point. But she made a really great line that if you want somebody exactly like you, get a mirror. Just talk to yourself, right? Just hang out with yourself.
Yeah.
the whole point of being in a relationship is that you grow and you each become better versions of yourself. You shouldn't be stifling your mate or your spouse or your partner to only do the things that you like and appreciate. And I do love that about you, because you and I are very different, as we've pointed out, in a lot of different ways. We're very much alike on, I think, the foundational things of marriage and raising a family, but we're very different in a lot of ways. Like, I am not into poker, but I know that you are, and I'm very supportive of that. You don't like to read at all, but you listen. You ask me about the books I'm reading or the shows I'm watching that you're not interested in, and you feign interest, which I appreciate. We've learned to compromise on the music a little bit, but...
Will you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Will you start listening to that guy in the mirror a little bit more for me?
Which mirror? My mirror?
No, my mirror. Will you start listening to him a little bit more?
Is that what you got out of this whole talk?
No.
Boy, you're exhausting.
You're exhausting.
Wow.
Hey.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but if there's a woman out there who says, gosh, you know what? You know what's going to really put this over the top? If the guy takes pictures. He's a photographer. Sorry. That's a little bit ridiculous to me.
Really?
Yeah.
So out of all those you picked, I thought you were going to go back to black.
No, my blue
blacksmithing.
methylene. Well, that's a joke. My blue methylene didn't kick in, and I couldn't remember any of them, so that's the one that popped up.
Just think how amazing the photography thing is, because the traveling thing, that comes in handy.
Yeah, I can get a book or something. Look.
It would be really handy for me, because the photos that you take of me and then post for my birthday would look a lot differently. A lot different.
All right, Joel. Jiminy Christmas. Well, thanks so much for doing the podcast with me today.
I tried to wrap it all up at the end and have something meaningful.
No, yeah, it was very meaningful. It was good. No, I'm serious. I liked it.
Okay.
I did. It's just that I'm not in there, so I guess I'm not a human. I don't know how you married me.
Okay, let's wrap it up.
Why don't
Let's
we
talk about Rob's Ranch.
Rob's Ranch.
Yeah.
What just unbelievable, great people out there. This is a Christ-based recovery center. They got 2 of them for men, 1 for everybody. The one that for everybody is in Edmond, Oklahoma, and it is a outpatient. But the other 2, one's 30, one's 90 days. And, I mean, it's incredible what happens to these men. It really is. And then the families.
Life-changing.
The families of the people. So if you know somebody, I mean, if it's your son, if it's your husband, whoever it is, brother, sister, whoever it is, let's get them help, okay? And if you don't have the money, they got scholarships. And if you do have a lot of money and you want to help, you can go down to the bottom. That is robsranch.org. All the way at the bottom, there's a little thing that says give, right? Donate.
Donate.
Push on there and give some money if you can help. But Rob's Ranch is impressive, is it not?
Yes, very much so.
Okay. Did that fire make you hot?
It's warm. I'm sweating currently.
It's a good thing you got your little summer shirt
on. Yeah. Throw another log on that fire.
If we wanted, you put the jacket on. Anyway, thank you so much to our man Jay Pitts, doing a great job. Thank you to you for listening. Now, remember, don't forget our YouTube channel. Wherever you listen to our podcast, make sure you subscribe and you like and tell your friends and family all about it, because we're growing and we want to keep on growing right here. All right? Make sure you come back. Love you, girl.
Love you.
Come back next week, because we'll have another edition of the Julie and Jim Traber podcast.